play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Rams set to go to work on offense, and they're led by a man who topped the 50,000-yard mark in passing for his career a season ago. In year 15 now, here's Matthew Stafford.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
The numbers a week ago for Kupp: 9 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown.
5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
Stafford throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Van Jefferson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. But you look at this defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their 5th-year quarterback, 2-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, 1 touchdown pass. So he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers there for Connery in last week's game. 15 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
It was a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
Conner going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Opted to run for it. Goodwin picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
After that play, we're going to get a pause here, an injured player, and that's the tight end, Zach Ertz, in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And this is caught. He hits more.
He's got the first down and more than that.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second down, Murray sets to throw.
He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. Here's Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
They'll go again here with Akers. And a short pickup to about the 25. You look at this Arizona defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. There's the always dangerous Rondale Moore. He and this offense ready to begin the upcoming series. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one goes for 36 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
On 1st and 10 is counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That play unable to get started thanks to the defense of Quan Alexander.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray. Flush to his right, and he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Stafford on 1st down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. To throw is Murray. 3rd down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. Murray sets to throw on 4th, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Cardinals at 2-3 here to begin the new season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's complete to the tight end, Hopkins.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here held in by Cup. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Working with a 2nd and
3. Here's Stafford. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Ready. Start.
They snap it to Stafford. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this 1st half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Moore, the man in motion. Murray now to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st down, Stafford here. Short throw, it's Higbee. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
So we reach halftime.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Throwing now is Murray. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Murray. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Under pressure, they got him again. Zach Cunningham dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. He finds Hopkins complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Stafford.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
Touchdown, Rams.
Cam Akers
from 13 yards out.
And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On second down, here's Murray. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first.
Let's go.
Here's Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. Here's a run with Akers on second down. 74 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Here's Stafford. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Los Angeles. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the... He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford.
And the Rams look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The football going back over to Arizona now. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
They start the drive with Conner, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches.
Now Murray off play action. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he will go out right right near the 35-yard line. 25 yards that time. They go quickly here out to Moore. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Let's go.
Now Murray. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now Murray's got to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's across midfield to the 48. On first and 10, it's Evans. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by Cameron Thomas. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Second and 10. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete. And their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, if nothing else, some signs of life here, Charles, because you're facing the big deficit, but at least they were able to prevent 3 more from getting on the board there with a nice block.
And that's how they're comforting themselves on the sidelines right now, because they certainly didn't execute well on that play at all. Bottom line, exactly what you said. They didn't need the 3, but they sure don't like giving up a block to have something to work on as they get into practice next week.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. Now, I tell you what, Charles.